This episode felt like the Real Housewives of Cynthia. And I ain't like it. What's going on, everybody? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. We're here for another review of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13. I want to say this is episode, it's either episode 6 or 7. It's one or the other. So let's get right on into this review. So now we're back to Cynthia and Mike, and they're discussing this tired ass wedding that will be taking place in the middle of a pandemic. I want to tell y'all this. I have never been so exhausted about a person speaking about a wedding before in my life. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or what, but I could care less about this fucking wedding. I just have to be honest. I really could care less about this wedding, to be real. Maybe it's because it's Cynthia and I'm really not interested in Cynthia and Mike's relationship, their wedding or nothing. I mean, I like them as a couple. I think Mike is a handsome man. I think Cynthia is a beautiful woman. They make a beautiful couple. But I really don't care about this wedding stuff. I just don't care. And I think that Cynthia is whining and being a damn brat. Like, she sounds like a teenage girl that's whining about her sweet 16. Girl, you're about to have a wedding that's about to take place in the middle of a damn pandemic. Do you not realize that? You got all of these people that's on your guest list, and half of these people may not even come to your stuff. Like, what's the point and what's the need? Like, if you already know about the COVID-19 guidelines and what you got to do, then you might need to stick to those guidelines. Invite the people that's the most important to you. You don't need a full wedding of people that probably don't even give a damn about you or your husband, to be quite honest. You got 200 people, girl, buy 15 people on each side and call it a day. That's all you need. Invite your close family, your close friends, your close cousins, your auntie, your grandma, mama, and call it a day. You don't need that many people at no damn wedding. I'm just saying. That's why I was just telling somebody, like, yes, I can see myself getting married in the future. And when I get married in the future, I'm going to say when, because there is a man out there for me, and I'm that man for somebody else that's looking for a husband, okay? I'm going to speak into existence. One day, Scotty by Nature TV will get married, and y'all will be able to see it, okay? Y'all will be able to see it. And when I get married, I don't want all that big, extra nonsense. Give me a simple-ass wedding. I don't want a bunch of people that I don't fuck with at my wedding. Give me my mama, my daddy, my 6 siblings, my 3 sisters, my 3 brothers, my best friends, my close cousins, and call it a day. I don't need a bunch of people at my wedding. I just don't. Like, I just need it to be very simple, very intimate. Just the people that I care about the most at my shit. Bottom line, okay? And my groomsmen includes my best friends and also Jamar, Terrence, and Josiah. They would be in my wedding. Like, that's just how I feel. And also, not only that, some of my YouTube colleagues will also be invited to my wedding. Like, that's all I need. I don't need all this stuff. Now it comes down to Mike wanting Dennis at the wedding. Do we really care if Dennis, aka Jermaine Dupri, come to this wedding? We really could care less about it, okay? But this is just something to talk about for the show. So we get into Drew and Ralph, and this is the aftermath of the death of Ralph's father. They're about to release some balloons in his memory. And, you know, Drew is so beautiful to me. Like, Drew is a pretty woman to me, okay? She can, like, when she gets her money up and gets a good stylist and a good hairdresser, she is going to be on point. Her and Ralph are beautiful people, I must say. And I think that Ralph is an Aquarius, like myself. I ain't gonna say nothing else. However, they released the balloons into the air, and you know, they have decided that they're going to work through all of their issues and just try to be better people, better spouses to one another, and just try to work on their issues. And it was really nice to see Drew and Ralph get along and just be on the same page. That's all I really wanted for them, because I like Drew and I like Ralph regardless of how toxic he is. No one is perfect. I like Draft. I like Drew and Ralph. I want to see them make it, and I want to see them defy the odds. That's all I want to say. So Kandi is getting her makeup done, and she's getting herself ready for some YouTube stuff, as well as getting ready for her Kandi Cares food drive or whatever. As we already know, Kandi is a very charitable person. And you know, a lot of people wonder why Kandi is my favorite on the Housewives of Atlanta. You know, everybody calls her boring and things of that nature, but it goes beyond the entertainment factor for me. Not to mention, Kandi was always my favorite member of Escape. TLC, SWV, and Escape are three of my favorite girl groups of all time. I love those three groups. Kandi was my favorite member of Escape. Lily is my favorite member of SWV. And T-Boz was my favorite member of TLC. Okay, I had to throw that in. But Kandi is very driven, very business-minded. She takes lemons and makes lemonade with it. And I just admire her drive and her business and how humble she is as a wealthy woman. And I aspire to be like that at some point in time. Like, I'm trying to grow my quote-unquote brand in gossip and being a media personality and things of that nature. And I see how she has grown over the years and has gotten the things that she wanted, like a husband and 2 more kids and all these different businesses and everything like that. And she is the type of person, the right person to look to see what you can do with a platform like the Housewives of Atlanta and build it up and make money with it. You know what I mean? Besides a Bravo chick, she gets many a chicks sent to her. So I definitely admire her. So that's why I love her so much. Regardless of how people feel about her, I admire her more so because of that. And I aspire to do the things that she does. So then they started talking about the block and the child support situation. And Kandi was like, you know, I really didn't care about the child support, but Riley felt like she deserves to have the money. And I see a lot of people on Twitter, even as far as her hairdresser was saying, because Kandi has a lot of money, she should not want for no child support. In my eyes, I don't give a fuck how much money Kandi got. He ain't did nothing for Riley since she's been in the world. He ain't never been no father to her. The least that he could do is pay for her. Like, was he even at her graduation? Like, he ain't never did nothing for Riley. And I just feel like, regardless of Kandi having all the money, Block was also in the music industry himself. So it's not like he didn't have a lot of money either. And I'm pretty sure he did for his other kids. So if you can do for your other kids, why the hell you can't do for Riley? Like, I don't understand what people's logic is. I don't give a damn how much money Kandi got. She deserves to have, you know, to have this child support that he owes to her and to her child. She deserves to have that. I don't understand why, especially women, they love to downplay this stuff and try to be like, wait, Kandi got all the money. She got money. She shouldn't want for nothing. But she did not lay down and have this child by herself. She sat up there, laid with this man, had a child, you know what I mean? And regardless of the situation or behind that situation, he still made a child, and a child was on this earth. So therefore, he needs to pay for the shit that he helped create, which is Riley. Not calling her shit, but you know what I'm trying to say. The woman that he helped create, which is Riley. He needs to help her out, give her that money. It don't even have to go to Kandi. Let it go straight to Riley and whatever. People talking about on Twitter, I mean, this girl got a fly-ass apartment in New York City. She's doing this, she doing that. She ain't want for nothing. It don't matter. He didn't contribute to that he did not contribute to that apartment. He didn't contribute to anything. That came off the backs of Kandi and Todd. He ain't did nothing. So with that being said, I don't blame it. $92,000. That may not be a lot of money to Kandi, but that's certainly a lot of money to someone like me. Okay? So with that being said, give her what she's due. Point blank period. I don't care what nobody got to say about that. Give Kandi and Riley what they're due, which is their child support check. So Cynthia and Porsha, they meet up for some drinks and some food or whatever, and they start talking about Porsha's relationship with Dennis. Another relationship that I'm really tired of talking about, okay? Porsha is in a toxic ass relationship. She got the baby mama sticker. She got the baby daddy sticker as well, and I just feel like she just needs to let that shit go too. At the end of the day, Dennis is not the type of man that you need to be with. Yeah, he gave you a child, but you also told us when you were talking to your mother and your sister that you did open your legs up for the wrong reasons. He said that you was fine, he had money, he had this, he had that, so of course that made you want to open up your legs and bust it wide open. Then you told him bring it back, but he brought you back a baby. That's what happened. So at the end of the day, I just feel like Porsha just needs to know her worth and just let Dennis be who he is, which is a dog. He might like to sleep with dogs, but that's the type of dude he is. He is a dog. So at the end of the day, let him do what he do. Now when it come down to Cynthia in the wedding, she respectfully asked Porsha, would she mind if Dennis was at the wedding? At this point, Porsha don't want to see Dennis at the wedding. So Cynthia obliges and she tells her that, okay, I'm going to tell Mike this. Mike might not like it, but you my girl, and I'm going to tell him that you don't prefer to have him there. I don't know why Cynthia is even asking Porsha for her permission. It's her wedding, so she can have whoever the hell she wants at her wedding. I don't see what the big deal is. I don't. So then Cynthia's sitting on FaceTime with Noelle. Noelle is getting ready to do like some content. You know, she's an influencer, so she has a lot going on. Cynthia wants her to come to Atlanta for a couple of weeks, but all Noelle is giving Cynthia is 2 weeks, okay? She got a lot going on. She ain't trying to be in Atlanta with her mama all damn day. And that's it. You know, she just wants to have a conversation with her mom about inviting her father to the wedding. So we're going to get into that in a few minutes. I don't see why Cynthia got all this airtime tonight. Why? So it's time for the Kandi Cares food drive. All of the girls are there. Porsha is actually there on time. And y'all know what? Let me just say this. And regardless to the fact that I really don't care for Porsha, and the reason why I really don't care for Porsha is about that whole drug gate situation. I never really get over that shit because I know if it were me and that happened to me, I could never look at Porsha the same. I would never forgive her for that if that were me. So when I approach my reviews, I approach it in the way that if it were me in that situation, I try to look at it from a realistic standpoint. Not from the show standpoint, but a realistic standpoint. And I just feel like if that was me in that situation, I, for one, could never forgive Porsha for that. That's just my opinion. You know, somebody told me that they were going to unsubscribe to me because I don't support Porsha, and that is fine. But it's good to see the evolution of Kandi and Porsha. We already know that Kandi and Porsha were good friends before the drug-gate stuff happened. But it's nice to see them elevate from where they were, because we thought they were at the point of no return. But somehow, some way, God fixed it, and here they are. They're there. So now everybody's there. Tanya's there. Marlo is there. Everybody's there. And they start talking about Dennis. Kenya is being rude as fuck. Okay, this is not your damn event. If Kandi don't have a problem with everybody talking and working, why do you have a problem with everybody talking and working? You're only having a problem with everybody talking and working because it has something to do with Porsha and what they're talking about. And the topic at hand is about Porsha and her situation. It ain't got nothing to do with you. So because it ain't got nothing to do with you, you're trying to make it have something to do with you. So we can't talk and work. Girl, shut up. Okay, stop being rude. Stop acting like that, okay? I don't even like Porsha, but the fact of the matter is I'm really pissed because you're making me take up for her, and that's just not like me to take up for her. You really need to sit down, calm your nerves, relax, and call Mark for a late night, because you're really doing way too much. I get it. You don't like Porsha. Porsha get on your nerves. I get it. But shut up, okay? You're doing way too much, and I'm sick of it already. Like, girl, stop. Anytime you got me defending Porsha, something wrong with you. Real talk. And also, Kenya had an opinion about Porsha's situation with Dennis, talking about how they're always back and forth. They're always back and forth. And that's true, Kenya. They're always back and forth. But Kenya, mind your business. Look at your own marriage. It really ain't about shit either, now is it? Is it not? Okay, shut up. So then they're all sitting down. Everybody got a plate. Look like it's from Zaxby's. I would love me some Zaxby's right about now, child. Oh my God. But they sitting down eating, and then as they're eating, they're talking about like a girls trip, and they're trying to figure out where to go. And Drew calls in. Now, Drew could not come because she's packing up moving. And then, you know, all the girls like Drew from what I see. Everybody likes Drew. Cynthia loves Drew. And here go Kenya. Oh, here she is, always taking in the strays. If Drew is a stray, then what the hell is LaToya, Kenya? Like, girl, shut up. You such an asshole. Like, shut the fuck up, girl. Like, why are you so mean to Drew? Drew ain't did nothing to you talking about strays. And I know the Kenya fans are gonna say, oh, you just tried to find any reason to bash Kenya, or Kenya was just joking. It's not funny. That's why she's getting dragged for it, because it's not funny, okay? It's not funny, period. So then Cynthia picks Noelle up from the airport. They're headed to Cynthia's mom's house. And Noelle and Cynthia's mom, I think Cynthia's mother is named Barbara, I believe. They're very close, and she feels like Noelle is the best person to have to mediate the conversation. So as they're sitting there, they're talking about Cynthia's wedding and everything that she got going on, and how she wants her father to be there. Barbara doesn't want her doesn't want her ex-husband to be at the wedding because of everything that happened. Now with Mallory, I definitely agree. Regardless of the relationship that Barbara and their father had, it doesn't matter. That's still their dad at the end of the day, and they still love their dad, and rightfully so. Their relationship really ain't got nothing to do with the kids, so therefore, why should they be deprived of why should the father be deprived of seeing his daughter go down the aisle because you got an issue with him and whatever happened in the past? That's bullshit to me. And not only that, she had a problem with the whole PSA thing, and she felt like she was kind of set up when she did it. But at the end of the day, she talking about people in Alabama was saying this and that about her, saying why she lying on Mr. Bailey and all this other stuff. At the end of the day, Cynthia did not know that you did not know what the hell a PSA is. I thought you would have known what a PSA was. I know that you're, you know, of age, but I thought you knew what a PSA was, just like Cynthia did. So girl, bye. Okay, girl, bye. You should have known it was going to be on TV. Did you not see the cameras everywhere? Like, did you not see all the cameramen? Like, where the hell did you think it was going to be at? I'm just trying to understand that. But what really pissed me off, the two people that pissed me off the most in this scene was Noelle and Barbara, because at the end of the day, this is Cynthia's wedding. It's not Noelle's wedding, it's not Mallory's wedding, and it's not Barbara's wedding. It's Cynthia's wedding. Who the hell are y'all to tell her who the hell she should have at her wedding? And for Noelle to say she's always put everybody first, so why not put her first for once? It's not about putting her first. This is Cynthia's wedding, so the person that needs to be put first is Cynthia, because it's her wedding. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And that's her father. So if she wants her father to be at the wedding, he has every right to be there, because his daughter wants him to be there. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all at the end of the day. I think it's messed up that everybody's trying to tell Cynthia who she can and who she cannot have at her wedding. At the end of the day, I wouldn't give a damn if you didn't get along with my daddy or not. At the end of the day, that's my father. My wedding, my father. I want my father to see me walk down the aisle. Okay, y'all had a bad relationship. Okay, I understand your pain. I get it. He made you depressed. He did a lot of things to you. But all in all, it's still my dad, and I want my dad to be there at one of the most important moments of my life. That's all I'm saying. I feel like it's unfair for everybody to put Cynthia in situations where she got to choose and try to make everything accessible for everybody else. No, this is the one time she should be selfish. It's her wedding, so she don't need no permission from nobody. Point blank, period. But with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Do whatever you see fit with it. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Scotty_by_nature. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Scotty by Nature 1. With that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. Look out for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. It's going to feature myself, Giving You the Real Tea, Bondi Blue, Jamie That's Me, Niecy Dixon, Josiah's World TV, Spilling All the Tea, Alexander Rogers, Jay Lee's Corner, and I will be bringing Simply Sakina to the panel tonight. With that being said, y'all, I'm out of here until my next video. I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.